What it means to be a multifaceted spiritual being is essentially someone who has multiple areas of interest. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Phoenix Inn. Today, we're going to be speaking about what it means to be a multifaceted spiritual being or a multifaceted person. Thank you for joining me. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe for more content. What it means to be a multifaceted spiritual being is essentially someone who has multiple areas of interest. And these types of people, like myself, tend to gravitate towards multiple areas of interest like art, gaming, cooking. It can be anything really, and that's not to say it's just spiritual people. Most people, if not all people, tend to have multiple areas of interest, but it's because of how society tends to make us feel like we're one-dimensional, or we have to feel one-dimensional or be one-dimensional, stick to one thing. Society makes us feel that way, and then we kind of limit ourselves. I want to be a reminder for you guys that it's important to not limit yourself and to explore multiple things. It might feel like we don't have enough time, but if we carve out some time and we're consistent, you can be a lawyer and you can be an artist on the side. You can literally do anything you want as long as you carve out the time. You can do it as long as you make it something very important to you and you have consistency. That's all you really need. So, in terms of being spiritual and being multidimensional, it helps unlock other paths in your life. For example, I'm an artist, but I'm also a gamer. I like to play video games because I find it relaxing, I find it educational, and it also helps me with content creation. I also like creating games. I used to create games as something that I wanted to take seriously, but it kind of fell off. So now I have a bunch of leftover content I created that I might show off someday. But for now, that's just an example, I like multiple things, and that helps me. For example, if I like art and I want to draw like a video game character, I can look at video games, I can play video games and get inspiration, and that helps me excel at art. Vice versa. What if I'm a gamer and then I'm getting into art? How can that help me? It can help me because now I have references I can look at. I have other people that are artists that have created the art for the video games that I can use as references. So you can kind of piggyback off one of those things, and it builds more character within you. It builds more stability and consistency. The more that you do, the more you can grow for yourself. And I want to get into spiritual now, like in the spiritual aspect. Let's say you're into crystals and you're not so much into candles. If you go out there and you start looking at candles, you can find symbolism that you can pair with your crystals, and it can help you in more powerful spell work if that's something you want to do. You can use this wherever you are on your journey to get back on track or to get started. If you're someone who's new getting into the journey spiritually, you can use this video as you're starting. If you're someone who's already on the journey and this was something you kind of already did, being a multifaceted spiritual being, and you want to get back to it, you can use this video as a reminder to get back to your roots, to remember that I am three-dimensional, I'm multidimensional. Many people that come into our lives are a reflection of us in one way, shape, or form. It can be anything as small as having a similar interest. Maybe you go shopping at a store and then you see other people that like the same kind of item. Or it can be something important, like you have a career you want to excel in and you meet other people within that field. That's a reflection of you. Both things are a reflection of you. Sometimes we do meet other people that are negative and they are a reflection of us in some way, shape, or form. But it's important to remember that person, it could be like one negative habit, or you could have just coincidentally, just met them or come across them. Not every single person that you meet is going to be a reflection of you, but you have to use your discretion. You will know what is a reflection of you and what's not a reflection of you. I've had people tell me, for example, that it's a reflection of me that I am multidimensional in the sense that I want to create art. I like to sing, I like to cook, I like to game. Like, I do multiple different things, and I'm always being told that I can excel in all of those things because I meet people that, are excelling in those things. So that's a reflection of me. I'm just not completely there yet. To remind you guys that being multidimensional is very important, multifaceted, whatever you want to call it. And it can really help you excel on this journey. Don't take it for granted. Do not get comfortable being one-dimensional or just settling for one thing if you know it's not making you happy. If it's making you happy, have fun with it. That's meant for you. I hope you found it interesting and hopefully kickstart your journey on being multidimensional again, because remember, you are multidimensional. Even if it might not feel like it at the moment, you can excel in everything that you want to excel in. Just give it time and be consistent. Consistency is the key. Thank you guys and have a good night.